Lena, is it true you're pregnant?
Yes, it's true. The baby is due next year.
Seriously? I never expected you, of all people, to get pregnant. I thought you'd definitely never do it.
Oh, why? I've always wanted children.
Really? But you're so ugly. I'm surprised you'd want to pass on your genes.
Excuse me?
I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise to you. You know what you look like in the mirror every day, right?
I don't understand why you're saying these things.
Parents normally want their children to be happy, right? But if a child is born ugly, they definitely can't be happy. You should know that better than anyone, so why did you get pregnant? I understand someone beautiful like me wanting children, but...
Misty, am I really that ugly?
Huh? Don't you even know it? Lena, you're super ugly. If you weren't my brother's wife, you're definitely someone I wouldn't associate with.
What?
Why are you acting shocked? It's not like this is new information.
I just don't understand why you feel the need to say these things to me.
Unlike me, your nose is so big, your eyelashes are short, you're short, and your gums show when you smile. You're ugly from every angle.
That's not...
Not what? Not true? Come on, be realistic. Even my brother probably thinks so, but is too nice to say it.
I don't think Ethan feels that way at all.
If I had your face, I'd definitely not want to have children. I wouldn't want to pass on such pathetic, ugly genes. Oh, boo-hoo, your poor child is doomed to be ugly before even being born. At the very least, you should save up for plastic surgery for the kid. That's your responsibility as a parent.
I can't believe you're saying these things.
I'm just being honest. Someone has to tell you these things. The world is cruel to ugly people. You know that.
I need to go now.
Think about that plastic surgery fund. Your kid will thank you later.
Did you see the screenshot I sent? Misty said these things to me.
Of course I saw it. It was so horrible I couldn't find the words to say. I'm sorry my sister was so awful to you.
I always felt like Misty looked down on me, but this is the first time she's been so direct about it. I'm shocked.
Wait, she's done similar things before?
She's hinted that I'm ugly. When we meet at your parents' house, she always looks up the clothes I'm wearing on her phone right in front of me, then says things like, "That's a pretty good brand you're wearing," but when the person wearing it is mediocre, it looks cheap and tacky.
What?
I didn't want to tell you because I thought maybe I was being too sensitive.
You're not being sensitive at all. That's completely inappropriate.
Or she'll say, "I wish nice clothes could choose who wears them." She's even bought the same clothes several times and sent me photos of herself looking great in them.
I had no idea. I'm really sorry. My sister is so rude.
She once asked if we could exchange ID photos for a family album your mom was making, then laughed when she saw mine and said, "Oh wow, cameras really don't like you, do they?"
That's terrible. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
I've kept quiet because I didn't want to make a big deal of it. I didn't want to cause problems with your family. Misty is beautiful enough to be a model, after all.
Being a model doesn't give her the right to treat people like this.
I know. I just didn't want to come between you and your sister.
She may look good on the outside, but her personality is terrible. Always judging and mocking people based on appearances. I'm sorry you've had to put up with it for so long.
Even I'm reaching my limit now. I'm sorry, but would it be okay if I distance myself from Misty for a while?
Of course. I'll warn my sister and make it clear she needs to stay away from you.
Really? That's okay?
Of course it is. Besides, you're pregnant now and this is an important time. I don't want you to be stressed at all. Feel free to ignore any messages from Misty.
Thank you, Ethan. I'll take your advice and keep my distance.
I'll talk to Misty today. This behavior stops now.
I appreciate you standing up for me.
Always. We're a team and no one gets to treat you that way, not even my family.
I heard what happened, Lena. It seems my Misty said some very rude things to you. I'm sorry about that. It's been a while, Sharon. That issue has already been resolved through Ethan, so... Oh, is that so? Then could you stop ignoring my daughter soon? What? Her brother scolded her very harshly, and she's feeling down. She says she just spoke her true feelings impulsively and regrets it. She tried to apologize to you, but you were ignoring her messages. Don't you think that's cruel? I haven't received any apology messages from Misty. Well, she's been meaning to send them. She's just having trouble finding the right words. I'm sorry, but could you please tell her that I don't need an apology? Being called ugly isn't something that goes away with an apology, and I'd really like to be left alone right now. What? My Misty is trying to apologize to you. How awful of you to reject her without even listening. Huh? You're being very difficult, you know. She made one little mistake. It wasn't just one time. She's been making these comments for years. Getting angry just because someone called you ugly, even when they're trying to apologize? You're so persistent. Maybe it's that narrow-minded personality that shows on your face. Narrow-minded? Anyone would be upset if they were mocked for being ugly. The one who's upset now is my Misty. Of course, someone like you would be called ugly compared to Misty, yet she's properly reflecting and trying to apologize. Just forgive her already without making such a fuss. Forgiveness isn't something that can be forced, is it? When it comes to family, yes, it is. Family sticks together no matter what. Even when they hurt each other? Of course you should forgive family. Your face will get uglier if you keep being so narrow-minded. Are you okay with looking even more pathetic than you do now? What? Stress and resentment will give you wrinkles. Is that what you want? I don't think that's the issue here. I won't forgive you if you keep ignoring Misty's messages. She says she regrets what she said and wants to give you a baby gift. Make sure to contact her right after you give birth. I'll think about it. Don't think, just do it. This whole situation is ridiculous. My daughter is the one suffering here. I need to go now. I have a doctor's appointment. Fine, but remember what I said. Family is family. Stop being so sensitive.
Congratulations on your baby, and good job, Lena.
Thank you, Misty. Sorry we couldn't meet. The hospital policy only allows spouses to visit. Would you like to come see the baby after I'm discharged?
Yeah, that's fine, but I don't need to. Go see a baby that's not even cute.
Excuse me?
I could tell from the photo you sent everyone right after birth. I can already see that she's ugly.
Are you calling my daughter ugly?
Where else would you find such an ugly baby? She's so homely I couldn't help but laugh. Mom was laughing right next to me too.
What?
Don't act so surprised. What did you expect with your genes?
She's a newborn baby. All newborns look similar.
Not true. Some babies are born beautiful. I was a beautiful baby according to my mom. I was hoping she'd take after my brother, but she's got your ugly face for sure. It's sad that she's a girl. What a pitiful life she'll have.
How dare you?
I'm just being honest. Girls need to be pretty to get ahead in life.
That's not true at all. My daughter will be valued for her intelligence and character.
So I won't be giving any baby gifts if that's okay. It would be a waste to give them to a niece who isn't cute.
Misty, didn't Ethan scold you the other day? I heard from Sharon that you reflected on what you said, yet here you are saying the same things again? And now you're mocking my daughter too?
Of course I reflected on what I did. That's why I decided not to assume she'd be ugly from the start, but to actually see the baby's face before deciding whether to dote on her or not.
What?
I gave her a fair chance. I waited to see the photo before judging.
That's not reflecting at all.
And as I expected, she turned out ugly, so what can I do? I only want to be surrounded by beautiful things. So sorry, but I have no intention of meeting my niece, and no baby gifts either. An ugly wife's daughter is ugly and not cute at all.
You're right. She is ugly.
Those ugly genes are too powerful.
You're absolutely right. An ugly mother-in-law's daughter has an ugly personality. Those ugly genes really are powerful.
What?
You casually call people ugly and mock them, always looking down on everyone. I'm so tired of it.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Are you calling me the one with an ugly personality?
Who else could I be talking about? I can tolerate it as an adult, but to say such hateful things about my newborn child? You're thoughtless, stupid, and have no moral sense. But I guess that can't be helped because of your ugly genes.
How dare you? You can't talk to me like that. I'm beautiful.
On the outside, maybe, but your soul is rotten.
What? What's with that attitude? Are you mocking me and my mother?
Yes, I am. If you're going to mock us, we have our own thoughts, too.
Huh?
Did you think I would just keep taking your abuse forever? That I would let you talk about my innocent baby that way?
You're overreacting. It was just an observation.
I'm not composed enough to stay silent when you mock my daughter. I've been telling myself to put up with it because you're Ethan's family, but I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
What did you say?
I don't need your gifts. I don't want presents from someone with such an ugly personality, and I'm taking this opportunity to cut ties with you.
You can't be serious over a few harmless comments?
Harmless? You've been systematically trying to make me feel worthless for years, and now you're targeting my newborn daughter.
What's wrong with you? You're so cocky for someone so ugly.
And you're so cocky for someone with such an ugly personality. Don't you realize what you've been doing to deserve this?
Shut up! I never wanted an ugly relative like you anyway. I'd be happy to cut ties with you.
Then we both want the same thing, an amicable, complete severance of our relationship. Goodbye.
Fine, see if I care. You'll regret this.
The only thing I regret is not doing this sooner. Lena, is it true that you declared you're cutting ties with Misty? Yes, that's correct. And just to be clear, I'm cutting ties with you too, Sharon. Please don't contact us anymore. What? Why do I have to be cut off too? I haven't even met my grandchild yet. Because I don't know what you might say to my precious child. I'm cutting ties with you both to protect my child. What? That's absurd! I would never say anything harmful to my grandchild. You laughed at her photo with Misty and called her ugly. That's not. Misty was exaggerating. Because Misty hasn't reflected on her behavior at all. She's already made terrible comments about my daughter being ugly, and apparently, you were laughing together while looking at my daughter's photo. You didn't even try to scold her, but laughed along. I don't want my daughter to meet people like you. That's what? Are you going to deny it? We were just joking. You're taking this way too seriously. It's true I'm not as beautiful as Misty, but that doesn't mean I deserve to be mocked for being ugly. The sadness of being mocked, the frustration of being looked down on for being ugly. I don't want my daughter to ever experience these feelings. I understand how you feel, but suddenly cutting ties is too harsh. Ethan won't allow this.
Actually, that's fine. I'm the one who suggested cutting ties with you. Don't blame Lena. She hasn't done anything wrong.
What? Mom? Is that you, Ethan? Are you with Lena right now?
Of course I am. It's the day after she gave birth. I've been with her since visiting hours started. I can't get enough of our cute baby.
Ethan, what's going on? You suggested cutting ties? Why would you break your own mother and sister's hearts like this?
Because I don't want my wife and daughter to be heartbroken more than anyone else. So we don't need any gifts from you. I'm never coming back to the family home, and I'll never let you meet my daughter.
What? That's not fair. I've already been bragging to the neighbors, telling them my son and his wife had a baby. I'll show you pictures when I visit them.
What?
Everyone in the neighborhood has been asking when they'll get to see pictures of my granddaughter.
And that's what you're worried about, what the neighbors think?
And now you're saying you'll never come home again? Why are you trying to embarrass me like this?
Mom, you've always only cared about showing off, haven't you? I don't want to involve my cute daughter in that.
What are you saying?
You know exactly what I'm saying. You've always used us as trophies.
That's ridiculous. I've been nothing but a loving mother.
It's been like this since we were kids, especially after Misty became a child model. You'd parade us around the neighborhood to brag. Our daughter isn't your toy.
A toy? That's not. I've never thought of you that way, and I wouldn't think of my granddaughter that way either.
Then try scolding your precious daughter like a real mother would. You never thought of us as toys, right? If you really love your child, properly scold Misty. She mocked my wife and daughter for being ugly.
She didn't mean it. She just speaks without thinking sometimes.
And you've never corrected that behavior. You've encouraged it.
Please, Ethan, don't do this to your family.
I can't respect or need a mother who can't even reprimand her child. Take care.
Ethan, wait!
We're done here. Don't contact us again.
What have you done? Because of you, my mom and I got kicked out of the house.
Really?
Yes, really. This is all your fault.
How is it my fault that your father kicked you out?
Dad just yelled at us. He said, "Why should I be dragged into this because of you two?" When he found out that my brother and his niece would never visit the house again, he completely lost it.
Your father got that angry, but he's usually so calm.
You have no idea. He's never raised his voice like that before.
I'm surprised he took such drastic action.
The quiet ones are the scariest when they blow up. Dad's completely out of control. No matter how many times we beg, he absolutely won't let us back in the house.
I could always tell he was looking forward to having a grandchild. He was always subtly considerate when we visited. Like when you mocked my clothes, he awkwardly intervened saying, "Clothes are just clothes, no matter what they look like." It makes me happy to know someone got so angry on our behalf.
This isn't something to be happy about. We're literally homeless now.
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Dad said he's been thinking about divorcing Mom for a while now. He said, "You always judge people and evaluate them however you want. I don't care how others think of you because of that, but I can't forgive you for causing me trouble."
I wasn't planning to cut ties with your dad, but if we don't visit the house, he won't have many chances to see his granddaughter. It's natural for him to be angry about being dragged into this mess.
What are you going to do about this? Mom's been crying nonstop from the shock.
Calm down for a moment. Being kicked out of the house is sad, but you two can just live together, right? Fortunately, you have your modeling work, Misty.
What?
You're always talking about your glamorous modeling career. Surely you can afford an apartment. Sharon has always been a stay-at-home mom, so suddenly being kicked out must be tough. But you can support her with your stunning looks and modeling income. We may have cut ties, but I'm still rooting for your modeling career.
Are you kidding me? My modeling work only brought in $300 last month. How are we supposed to live on that?
What? Your monthly income is only $300? But you were doing a lot of modeling work, right? You even said you were on a magazine cover recently.
That was 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. I've been struggling for years, but keeping up appearances.
So all those times you bragged about your modeling success.
The modeling world is tough. Cute and pretty girls keep appearing one after another. It's really hard to survive in that world.
But you were always bragging to me about being a beautiful model. I thought you were making at least as much as a regular office worker.
Well, I wasn't. I've been living at home because I can't afford my own place.
That explains a lot.
Please, do something about cutting ties. Just bring my niece over. Then maybe Dad will forgive us too.
That's going to be impossible.
What? Please, Lena, I'm begging you. We have nowhere to go.
There's already a precedent of you pretending to reflect, but not actually reflecting at all. I can't bring myself to forgive you.
Come on, what are we supposed to do now? My modeling work keeps decreasing and things are tough. That's why I've been living at home. Now Mom and I have been kicked out over this.
That's not my problem.
Not your problem? That's so cold.
Just like how cold you've been to me. Sorry, my baby is crying and I need to take care of her. You're adults, Misty, so you can figure things out without crying, right?
Lena, wait, please.
Goodbye, Misty. Later, since Misty and her mother had been kicked out, I took my daughter to visit my father-in-law. He melted into a smile I couldn't have imagined from his usually quiet demeanor as he talked to my daughter. According to him, he had been considering divorcing my mother-in-law for a while and was also fed up with his daughter who kept depending on them. He said we gave him a good opportunity. As for Misty and her mother, I heard they started trying to make money through TikTok streams. However, due to a mistake where she forgot to turn off the stream, she was caught saying things like, "My fans are too ugly to motivate me." And her income plummeted again. It seems they're having a really tough time financially.